Hey everybody, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. My name is Cakerins. Today, we're going to continue continuing on with Riven because I'm a doofus and I think I figured this out. And we're going to go there. We're going to go to the school and we're going to look at that piece of paper they had. I was thinking that piece of paper was a hint for the answer, like a direct hint to the answer. I am now realizing that was a school, and so more than likely that was the locals, what are they called, the Moin, the Moin something, I can't remember their exact name. This was them comparing the Riven numbers, which are the eyeballs or whatever, the Riven numerals, and they were doing their own numerals, and it looks like their system might be similar to a base 3 versus their base 5 that exists for the Riven numeral. So we're gonna go right on back there. Oh, and I did find the lens that was in Gen's office, so that's where we're about to start. Thank you to everybody who's given me not even really hints, but just telling me to press on and keep looking at it. And I was looking at this thing and then I realized, oh my god, this is a key to be able to decipher what those numerals are. Those things on the dial are actually the locals numerals, and it's telling us the order. So we're gonna go back there and take a look at it right now. So thanks for being us. Jesus, thank you for being here. I know you're ready to watch. I'm ready to play, so let's go. Okay, so just want to say I've pointed this out and put on the lens, and you can see this one is pointing down. This must be the one for the bird, little floppy bird. I gotta know what these numbers are, so we're gonna go down to the schoolyard instead of having the thing up in front of us so I can see it better. So let's come on over to the schoolyard, which I think this is the best way to get there. I can take the trolley back over there, I suppose. Go over to the jungle world and then go to the schoolyard. Alright, let's go down. We're going down. Let's go. So I'm kind of curious to hear what are everybody's thoughts about this game. If you've never played it before, actually, what am I trying to ask here? If you never played the original and you are going to explore playing this game, would you be inclined to play the original first, or would you go right to this new one? Original one, for those who haven't played it, may feel like it's a little tedious and boring because it's point and click and it's basically slideshows, but it has green screen video of actual people, and I believe one of the creators of the Myst series plays Atris. And so it's real live action embedded into these scenes. Now the video scenes are, well, the original video scenes were very, very low res, but still, it made the game so enjoyable to play. It was like being thrown into a world that you had no idea existed. You thrown into, computer technology that you didn't even think was, possible. I mean, other games had tried to do things like that, but this one was just phenomenally out of this world. So, all right. Let's head over here. Let's get to the school. And I think the easiest way to get to the school is going to be this way. And then I can get down to my water little thing and head over there. So let's head over here. They did such a good job of reinventing this, and I really do love how they made the changes to the puzzles. And I want to know why. Why did they opt to change the puzzles? Why did they opt to change aspects of the game in that fashion? Where is it? No, it's over here. I mean, I can get to the schoolyard directly, but sometimes it's just nice to, like, I think I can climb up somewhere. Can I go up this? Oh, okay. That would be so cool if I could go in there. Can I get there from here? No, is this just a dead end? That's interesting. Never realized this. Look at the fishies. It's kind of cool this is dead end. All right. I'm just going to go this way. Just going to let this take me right to the school. Let's go to school, son. This takes a troll drastic turns from going uphill in the snow both ways barefoot to get to school. How'd you get to school? Oh, I took a submarine every day, Dad. All right, we're here. I think I need to go here. Bum 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 bum. All right. Here we are at the school. I love how they kept some of the sounds though the same. All right. Here's where my dumb brain didn't understand that this is actually a number system on the right. So it's telling us that if the one that's going straight up and down is a 1, then that symbol is a 1. So let's go ahead first and let's get this number system down together. Okay. So we need 6 numbers. That's what we need, is 6 numbers. Now, I know what a 1 is, and that would be this one. This one is a number 1. So basically what we have here, this is an 8, this is a 1, this is actually a 10, this is the 5, this is the 3, and you can see that this is, you know, this is a 5 and a 3 together, and then this is a 6, which is a 5 and a 1. So we've got 8, which we don't need, 1, 10, which we don't need, and then 5 and a 3 and a 6. So we've got to figure out what 1 and 2 is. I mean, what 2 is and what 4 is, but we can do that by looking at these. So this shape is what the 1 is, right? So if that's a 1, so the numeral for a 1 is that little thing off to the upper right quadrant. That is a 1. And that was the frog, based on my notes. So a 2, right, we don't have. And from my other notes, a 2 would be the little thing off to the side. It's like a half moon off to the right side. What the hell was that? That's crazy talk, isn't it? All right, so we don't know what the 2 numeral is. 3 is the thing that goes off to the side, like a little triangle that goes off to the side. That is the 3, which we have down here. So this is a 3. So this is having this be at the upper left. So now we've got the little like swivel things in the upper left quadrant, right? And that only leaves, if we were to, oh, before I say that, if that's a number 3 and that's over to the left quadrant was this upside down fish, or facing down fish. So that would be number 3. I haven't done 2 yet, but we'll get to that. Number 4 is missing, right? Now, number 4 is kind of like that, like lower right third little quadrant. So we're missing what a number 4 is. We have number 5. 5. The Riven number is the horizontal line. And for the 5 actually has now like a double quadrant. So it's doing the thing at the bottom, right? So it's doing the lower third quadrant, right? But it also has the number 3 in the upper quadrant, right? So that's how they make a 5. And we also know that the 5 was, I want to call it, you know, like the weird beetle. I know what it is. It's probably the wrong name for it, but that's a photo. But what we can deduce from that, knowing that the way that these numbers kind of add to each other. So an 8 is when you add the 1 and the 3. No, I'm sorry. The 8 is when you add the 5 and the 3 together. So as these start to expand, so we know that this 5 is taking this 3, right? And adding a number to it, which has to be 2. So that would mean 2 is actually going to be just this bottom quadrant, because the right quadrant is a 1, the left quadrant is a 3, so the bottom quadrant has to be a 2. So that would mean if we take and we look at which ones we have, if we have one where it's just the bottom quadrant, right? Then we would know that that is a 2. And which one has the bottom quadrant? Well, that is the one we just found, and that would be the bird. So that means the bird is number 2. Because it was the upside down quadrant. Now, so then what would a 4 be, right? Now we have 6 as well, so I'm just going to put that in there. So 6 is the 1 and the 5 combined, and a 6 is kind of like, now it's the 5 number, which is right here, but it's rotated 1, right? So now instead of it being in the bottom quadrant and the third, it's this quadrant, right? Which we know is a 3. I think. Well, no, but it has 2 of them. So if this is this, where it's facing up like that, right? So this is a 6, where it's both the right quadrant and the left quadrant. The 5 is the bottom quadrant and the left quadrant. So that leaves, oh, and by the way, the 6 was the whale. So that would leave 4 as being the right quadrant and the bottom quadrant. That's what I would see as the 4. Would be the right quadrant and the bottom quadrant. So if I do that and make that a 4, did we have one of those? And we did. That was that dome-shaped beetle. Now, I swear I've tried this configuration. So let's go back there and try it. Let's see if I've got that. And I wish that you guys could see the picture of my drawings, but that's what I think we have. I think we got frog, bird, upside down fish, the dome type beetle, the other beetle, and then the whale. So if I look at my pictures, we would have one would be the frog. I don't have that snapshot of the thing in front of me. 2 would be the bird, and you don't see it, but that's because I did just find that one. 3 would be the upside down fish, which is this one. So this right here, that's a 3. So that would mean the upside down fish is there. 4 would be the dome type beetle, which is this one. And I think that is this number. Yeah, because the quad, we got this here and this here. So that would be a 4. 5 would be this beetle right here. Oh, wait, is that the one that's missing? No, that's not the one that's missing. This was 3 for the upside down fish, which is there, so it must be this one. So yeah, this one has the bottom and here. This would be a 5. So this beetle, this type of beetle, whatever this thing is, would be 5. And then 6 would be the whale. Because now we've got... Oh, wait a minute. That's not right. That's not the whale, is it? Was that the whale? I might need to go back and look at all these just to make sure. Oh God, I hope not. All right. Well, let's start traveling back. I thought that the whale was the one that was both up and down. Did I not take a picture of that? I hate how my pictures are all messed up. Unless the pictures are before it. Okay, yeah, this is the whale. That's right. This is the whale. And then this one must be... Is that the dome beetle? Yeah, that might be where this one was, and I just didn't get the picture properly. Is that the same picture as this? Oh, it is. Okay, yeah, that's just the same picture as this one. Yeah, so that's the dome beetle. Okay. All right, let's go take a look. Let's see if we can make something happen here. If I've got this right. So let's head back over. All right, so where we need to go is, I think, here. I think it's that one. Let's do this. I don't know. I hope I'm right. All right. Do I have this right? There's the button. There's the button. Bum, 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 bum. All right. And stupid thing was like right around here. Yep, there it is. All right. Try this one more time. And did I even do it this way before? I don't know. So according to my notes, first one is a frog. Now the next thing I need to do is make sure, do I even have these things right? Because you would think that that's a frog, but it's not. It's this thing. So we're gonna start here. 1. 2 would actually be this floppy bird. 3 is the upside down fish. 4 is the dome beetle, which I think is this one. 5 would be this other weird beetle right here. And then 6 should be the whale. This should be right. This has got to be right. Yes! Woo! We did it! We did it! Yes! Yes! All right. Do I touch this or does it automatically happen? Am I missing something? Oh, no, I just had to be patient and wait. Oh, look at the light that comes in from up there. It opened up a little light so you could see this special place. All right, let's go. Let's go. Can I move this? Oh, I've got to move it into the sun? The light. Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right. A new place. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. All right. If I remember from the original game, somebody comes and knocks me out. Let's see what happens. This is all new. All right, so this is all we have. This is different from the... Wow, look at all these knives.
Follow. Follow.
Hey, man.
Your whole life. Your whole life.
She's a girl. Or at least that person has got pigtails. Yeah, I remember this too. I remember being on this boat and the guy's like, don't worry, man. Don't worry. Everything's going to be fine. That where you're taking me? Did he just say Dunny? Hello? Mighty dark in here. Oh, yes. And this is the little dungeon. I remember, I think doesn't Catherine come in here? A warm arrive on Tay. Yeah, couldn't I like open this and look out? There used to be a window that I could look out and I could see things. But they've changed that. Oh, here's a window. Oh, look, you can see things flying around. That's interesting. But all I've got is this little porthole, huh? Oh, no, this is just a different person.
Katarina e now da saya palo. Yapa ay manay yalepo. Miltisay. Bekaretere wira pe yelo kene falapo. Tisay. Why te fulupe?
Okay, whatever you say, lady.
Now Katarina ne.
Katarina? That's Catherine.
Lucifer polo ya sepe yai.
Okay, one thing I want to do, can I turn on subtitles? I've never noticed that. Are there subtitles for this? Yes. Okay, that's all I wanted. I should have had those on there from the get-go, but I didn't. But I don't think that the language is going to translate. What's that? We just got a book, though. Where's my button for reading the book? What's this new book? I write quickly from my prison. Along with this journal, I've instructed Nayla to return the book that the Moiety, that's who it is, the Moiety. The Moiety numbers are different than the Riven numbers. Book that the Moiety intercepted upon your arrival. After questioning her, I've concluded that it was written by Atris for a very specific purpose. Gen will use it, though he will undoubtedly be suspicious. Once he is out of the way, you'll still need the combination to release me. I'm told the key... He keeps it somewhere in his outpost on 233. Then I assume we're to signal Atreus. Atris. I think I know how it might be done, but don't attempt it before I'm released. Okay. So I will say that I do remember in the original game, if you saved your original save spot before you did anything as a separate save, and then learned the code, you could have multiple endings based on whether or not you freed Catherine or you trapped Gen or not. So there were like multiple endings, and I'm wondering if this game has multiple endings too. So, but 233, that's the number. Just in case I lose the book, let me take a snapshot. I doubt I will lose it, but you never know. Okay. And then we have this book, which is this one. And is this how I get back? Or is this the prison? Oh my God. Before I click that, can I save my game real quick? Oh, I can't save. I don't have any other options. Okay, I think I'm supposed to click the book. Oh, or not. Did it let me leave? This is new. Oh, Jesus. And you scared me. Whoa. All right. I am not going to click that book. Hey, boys. Whoa. We get to explore? Oh my God, are you serious? Are you gonna let me go here? No. Can I open this? No? No. You're only letting me go one way, apparently. Yeah, see how they're like blocking my path? Interesting. And it looks like the only way I can go... Oh, what is this though? Look at this place. Okay, this looks like it's an altar for... Is that supposed to be Catherine? So Catherine is kind of like their savior, their leader. And that's probably why they're trying to rescue her, because they don't want her to be enslaved. That's why they're helping. Okay. Am I allowed in here? Not allowed to go... Well, this is blocked off anyways. Can I go in here? No, they still want me to go down. Can't go in there. Wonder where I'm going. I'm just going down, 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 down. This is fascinating. I love this. You can never do this in the original game, so it's almost like they've added an entire new area. Oh, is this an elevator? That is an elevator, and they're not letting me go anywhere, so I have to take the elevator. Okay. Is it instant? Yep. What do they call these? A dumb waiter? Kind of like a dumb waiter. Okay. Fascinating. So I think the book that I have is the prison book that he gave me originally. Okay. So this is just... They just did this so that we could... Okay, so now I don't know what to do. I can't remember what happens from here. Somehow I've got to find my way to Gen's secret place. And I don't know what to do from here. Unless, oh, you know what it is? I probably need to... Now that I have the book... Tell you what, you know what I should do? I should work my way back to Catherine. I wonder if Catherine will now be able to give me some help. I don't like how this glitch turns off the access to see that. I think that is a bad bug that doesn't make any sense, but... Okay! Success! Success, success! Success, success, success. Success. We did a thing. Success. All right. So now what's next? Should go to Catherine. So let's work our way over to one of these. One of these spinning things. Let's go to... It doesn't really matter which one. Just go to this next one here. We'll just go forward and come here. This should take us to one where I can just quickly maybe take that little... Looks kind of like an altar-ish kind of place. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. All right, let's go. All right, we have accomplished something. She did give me the name or the number for the code, but I think that's very, very end. I've still got to get trapped by Gen. Or I've got to find Gen or something. I'm just gonna go this way. Where do I want to go? Do I want to go down? I don't think I want to go up. I think I want to go down. No, I want to go up because there's a sphere right there. I don't know why I went down. I want to go up. I don't know why I did that. Up. There we go. Where do I turn it off? Not turn it off, you know what I mean. Open it. Which one was this? Okay, yeah, it was that little sleepy thing. Half closed eye. I think it was that one. No? No, I'm wrong here. Hold on. Hold on. Which one is it? Oh, it's got the line in the center of it. Okay. There we go. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Now, which one was Catherine's Island? I wrote that down too. Catherine's Island. Catherine's Island is the eyeball with the slit going up. So that's the dome that we're gonna go find. I just want to go talk to her. She told us to go see the Moiety. Why don't I call it Moynihan? That's wrong. The Moiety. So we saw the Moiety. We got the books. We got the note. So, oh wait. I'm gonna go down again. Okay. I want... It's the one... That one? Might be that one. I think that's Catherine Island. Alright, I think that's Catherine Island. Prison Island. I call it Catherine Island, but it's Prison Island. I think. Boink. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Let's go. Here it is. All right, let's go talk to Catherine. I love how the music changes. This music reminds me of the anybody ever play Abduction and you get to the Mofang's world and it's just all creepy music? It's kind of like what this sounds like a little bit, although that also sounded like the music that you have when you first start the game, actually. They've got this very Very convincing. All right. Catherine, what have you got for us? Chirp, 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 chirp. All right, Catherine. I did it. What do you have to say now?
You're back. Time is running out. You have to free me.
Yes.
The combination is hidden somewhere in Gen's outpost in age 233, so you'll have to trap him to get it.
In Gen's outpost. So now I've got to figure out how to do the outpost, but I think what I need to figure out to do is the marble puzzle. I think that that's what's next. It's interesting how if you didn't read the book, she kind of told you what the code was, which is quite fascinating to me anyways. All right, so I bet you 233 is the combination for her little book, her that little dial that's down there. I mean, I don't think that that's going to give us anything, but all right. I wonder how much more we're going to use that lens as well. Does that lens come into use moving forward at this point, now that we've already solved the moiety number puzzle? Because if I thought otherwise, and oh, son of a gun. I hate it when I push the wrong button. 233. So I'm just gonna do just something dumb. But I'm gonna say, what if this is 233 here? What if I go 2, 3, 3? Nope. That was... Oh. 2. Maybe it's more than... Yeah, that sounds to me like that one of these could be a reset button and one of them is the button. So that is not it. And now to get back into this, we have to go this way. So we can push that button one more time. Okay, it's the center eyeball and it going vertical. Yep, I did it. All right, so the next question is, how do we get to dealing with Gen? I might want to head over to Puzzle Island, which is the horizontal. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a cup of coffee. Okay, let's go to Puzzle Island. Did you see that little butterfly? I never noticed whether or not there was... Ooh, what does that mean? There's something above me? That's interesting. What is that? Fascinating. All right. It's gonna be one that's horizontal, so I don't know if that one is... That one looks like it's vertical. I want a horizontal. All right, let's... Bum, bum, bum. There it is, but it's upside down. So let's flip this. That's the one I want? Yes. Nip, 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 nip. Do 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 You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over you. You can feel it all over. You can feel it all over you. All right. All right. We did a thing here. Wish there was some knowledge of something to do with that, but no worries. All right. Now all I have to do. What happens if I push this? Okay, that just means we're already here. Very interesting. So we know the colors of them. I am going to go ahead and let me just take a picture of this. Because I want to make sure that that's not important for more than this puzzle. Right? Because it's 1, 4, 5, and then the very bottom is 2, 2. One, 4, 5, 2, 2. Just can't remember. I don't know if I took notes on the color of these dots. I know I took pictures of them, but I need to know once and for all the colors. Which is the left one. The right one I think is one we call the... Oh, is this something? Is this not it? Well, these are just the cameras. Yeah, these are just... Can you move these around? No, these are just the cameras. Okay. So I don't need that. That's just showing... Oh, look! He broke the glass, like, for reals. That's crazy. Can you go back up, please? Thank you. Oh, I want this one. Alright, so let's just do these. So we've got this island with the horizontal eyeball with the horizontal line, and that is red. Turn this on, please. This one doesn't have a color. Why? So we have the one straight up and down. I'm just gonna put a question mark for now because there's no color there. I don't know why it's not turning on. Am I doing something wrong? Alright. This one with the vertical semicircle and a dot is blue. Sorry about that. Okay. That's blue. All right. Circle in the middle. I mean, dot in the middle is green. Vertical eyeball. Sorry, that's a horizontal. Horizontal with the dot eyeball is yellow. Was that yellow or orange? Hold on. That looks yellow, and then this looks kind of orange. All right, so the vertical line right across, that would be yellow. And that's all 6, right? And then this one is the red one. And isn't this the one that used to call the dude over, but it doesn't anymore? Okay. Yeah, he doesn't come here anymore. So we've got red, we're missing a blue, a green, a yellow, and then an orange. But where do we actually get the marbles? Where do we do this? I mean, I know where the place is in the center. The question, though, is going to be... What? Let me go up one real quick. I just want to take a look. Okay. This is interesting. So what does... I guess this is helping me understand what island is what. I mean, this big one right here, this looks like... Is this where Gen's... This would be where Gen's workshop is. This island. This one looks like Jungle Island, maybe? This could be Catherine's prison. I mean, I don't know. Really don't know. That's probably part of the solution, is knowing which of these is the dealio. But it's not like we can replace these with different colors. This is just raising them up and back. So, all right. Let's head over to the main dome. I will tell you this much. The original marble puzzle was so confusing to me. So hopefully this one won't be. All right, let's get ourselves turned around. I don't know why, I just love that little squeal noise that it makes. It just reminds me so much of what it was like back and playing the original game, just hearing the noises. I don't think I wore headphones either. I just think I had massive head speakers. Although, you know what? I could have just hopped into one of the domes and made my way over to the jungle. Because I think the jungle, I know which one that is. It's probably faster. But then again, is it though? Because then you gotta wait for it to load and do all of its thing. And at least this way, I can just go... Actually, no, I'm not going to the jungle. I'm going to... the first island. Now that I think about it. So it actually might be faster just to take a dome. Other than doing one and then doing another. Yeah, let's just go take this dome and get to where we need to go. Dum 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 dum. And this one should just be the dot in the center. Did I hit it? No? Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not what this one is. Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, I can't see that. Was that the line going straight up and down? Oh, that's the line straight up and down. All right, I need to write that down because this is the one that I don't have yet. So this one going straight up and down. This is Gen's Workshop. I don't know what it's called, but I'm going to call it Workshop Island. So the one that I'm missing, that I don't have written down here. So this means that the first island, which is the dot, this is the one that's green. Catherine's Island is blue. The jungle is red. Puzzle Island is orange. And then Gen's Workshop Island, this is the one that was the question mark. Green, blue, red, orange. So yellow is the eyeball. I can't remember which island that is. And this one is yellow. Okay. Can't remember what island it is, but let's do Gen's Workshop. Should be the one that's going straight up and down. So, yep. All right. Yep. So, what island am I missing? We've got the first island, and then we went to the jungle. From the jungle, we went to Gen's Workshop. From Gen's Workshop, we can go to Puzzle Island. Then we've got Catherine's Island. So you know what? This yellow one, I wonder if that's where Gen is. You know what? Before I go to look at this marble puzzle. Wait a minute. What? Do I need to push it to call it? I want to see what this other island is. What am I missing? And now you rotate. All right, we don't know the color of Gen's Island, and where I also need to just figure out what is this other island that I'm missing. So I'm looking for what looks like a normal eyeball. Where is that one? Dang it! That one is vertical. That's not the one I want. Are we missing an island on here? Is that the whole point? We've got to get to Gen's Island? That one has a line in the center. That is not the one I need. Maybe that's not on here. Maybe we don't have that island accessible in here. Because there's the vertical eyeball. But I don't see the horizontal eyeball. Fascinating. Yeah, I don't think that that is in here. That is totally fascinating. Huh. Okay then. Well, if that's the case, let's then get ourselves back to the original island. Where is that? Where is... There it is. This is where I want to go. Okay. So I wonder if yellow is Gen's little secret island. Maybe? That's just my guess. I don't know how to get there though. So we only have access to 5 islands. The last island has got to be Gen's. This is fascinating to me. We are making progress, which is great. All right. You know what I really do wish? It would have been cool if it would have had a delay on the button, and if you push the button, you could walk into that little area and have it kind of guide you, you know what I mean? Or transport you around to where you need to go. That would be really, really cool. All right, I think I have to do this maybe 3 times? Maybe? Definitely 2 times, but maybe 3. Yep, thought so. 3 times. Do 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 do. Okay. Well, geez. Can I just come down this way? Go back up here and push the button so I can see where I have an opportunity to go across the way. There we go. All right, so now which one is it? Yes, this thing. All right, let me take a look at this. Let's see if I can figure something out. Oh no, this is just like not activated. I've got to figure out how to get up here to turn this on. Because there's the thing. So where's the button? Or how do I get up here? Because I would say that this somehow needs to go up so I can get up there. Or there has to be an elevator somewhere or something that gets me up there. That's what I'm thinking right now. Because this just does this. I mean, that almost looks like there's a key that's needed. But how do I get up there? Doesn't look like I'm going to get to it from over there. Somehow there's got to be a way for me to be able to activate. Is that telling me? Okay, yeah, so that's telling me the name of the island. Which I do have. So that's Jungle Island, and you can see it over there. Right? Let's take a time to look at these. This should be Puzzle Island. Yes, there's Puzzle Island. This... that's Gen's Workshop Island. Right. Okay. This one, you can't see it, right? Because it's kind of hidden. But this takes you... this is Catherine's Island. This one, this is where we are right now. Yep, that's where we are right now. So this is the first island. This takes us there. So we've got one, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's a button here. What has this done? Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Oh. I see. Yep. This is the whole pressure point thing. I see. Oh, we have to do this too? We have to get the pressure points correct. Oh. So the colors that we have here. I have red, blue, green, yellow, but I didn't have a purple. Why do I not have a purple? That's interesting to me. But then we also need to have this be somehow changed. And so this has to do with the pressure, I guess, that's going to be put on these. And this is the board. Okay. We are going to bring this episode to a close right here. Okay, everyone. That was fun. That was great. So, I'm proud of myself. So would Mr. Rogers. He's proud of me because we were able to solve the next one. Now we got to do this one. So the reason why I paused is because what I do know that I need to do is I need to go back. I need to make sure that I know which island is which based on the numbers, based on this diagram, because this diagram is showing not only where the marbles go, but I need to make sure I identify what color the marbles are for the islands. And then I need to understand why one is purple, which I don't get. And lastly, I need to know that dial, because I'm going to believe that the dial has something to do with either pressure or something to that effect. So we're going to do that on the next episode. So look forward to seeing what happens. And until next time, take care, everyone. Bye.